Alright guys, BLM here, back with another episode of Outer Worlds. We're continuing on with the City and the Stars, I think is what it's called. We just got here, I don't know what the fuck we're doing. Oh.
Not so fast. The Ministry of Accuracy and Morale is off limits to everyone without X-36 level clearance.
What level clearance? You're just making up words.
Basically, if you don't work here, or for Chairman Rockwell himself, you're not getting in. I don't know how you got that, but I still don't know you, and I don't have any new clearances on the list.
That worked. Oh, fuck. Well, that worked out, obviously. Ah, shit. I wasn't paying attention to my health. Okay. Let's try that again. How come that time it didn't open? Okay, well, fine. I don't know if I want to do that. Okay. Ah, fuck. Damn it. Huh. So what are we supposed to be doing here? Okay. How close are we from having 55 intimidate? Ah, fuck, we're like 5 away. Damn it. Well, that's annoying.
What level clearance?
Okay, just,
Don't let the guards hear you asking questions or peeking in the back.
What? What's that?
Look out!
oh, that does nothing. You know what? No, let's reload. I think I wasted that lockpick. Alright, just reload. Okay. Why did it take forever to fucking load?
Hey, did Tillman get transferred or something?
That's right.
There's a bathroom.
I think I'm gonna start taking my lunch out in the city. That won't
The one who's been pounding the clerks? Ooh, gives me the shudders, too.
pleasant. What do you think they actually do down there?
Saw
Heads up, boss!
Can we do that again?
Okay. Wait, what'd that do then?
What was that? Something's not right. What was that?
No. There we go. Okay. That kind of worked out. What level are we right now? I don't even fucking know. 14.
What's this I hear about you ordering more tests performed with sample
Huh.
4157?
That's interesting. So we have like a disguise on? Shit, we went the wrong way.
No visitors allowed, citizen. I'm gonna need to see some identification.
Huh.
What? I don't need to see your identification. Move along.
Okay. How do we get along through here then? Fuck.
This area is for authorized personnel only. You're not supposed to be here, are you?
Okay.
I guess that's what I was wondering. When you put it that way, it does sound pretty unlikely. Still, you should go. I don't think the other guards will be as rational about this as I am.
How do we get there? Shit. Game. Fuck, it's about to run out again. There we go. Shit. Okay. So we gotta leave now. Shit. Fuck, how do I leave? Shit.
Trespassing in the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale is punishable by death. You've got one chance to explain why I shouldn't blow you away right now.
Oof. Barely have enough.
Well, why not? This thing isn't just for show. Are you serious? Maybe I'll see if I can find a
trophy.
saber. But if I see you here again, I'm taking my chances.
How the fuck did we get out? Here it is. Oof.
Nothing there.
Not so fast. The Ministry of Accuracy and Morale is off limits to everyone. Basically, if you don't...
Same thing. Fine. Alright, return to Phineas, right? So, we should be done with the mission, I would guess. Time now. Come on. Alright, we should be able to fast travel, right? This thing fucking move faster. Isn't that kind of dumb that we have to fast travel to travel to the other location so that we can... I mean, essentially we're fast traveling so that we can travel to the other thing. Which is annoying. It's like, it's dumb that you can't just fast travel straight to Phineas's lab. You have to fast travel to the ship so that you can fast travel to his lab. But whatever. Neat, cool, awesome. Okay.
You have a message from Adjutant Sophia Akande.
Who the fuck is that?
Never looks quite the same in person as they do in my reports.
What's
And my
that woman
reports of you
again?
have been exceptionally thorough.
It's the woman
You've had
from
quite a career.
Jedi Fallen Order, right? That, I forgot her name. Your mentor in that game. And also, she's
I'm glad
Amanda
to hear
Warren
that.
in
This may
and
come as a
even
surprise,
Batman,
but I happen
anyway.
to enjoy your work. I've been keeping up with you ever since
Deborah
Emerald
Wilson, right?
Vale.
I think that's the
Now
actress,
that was
isn't
an
it?
interesting piece of work. A rundown backwater, barely worth the ink on a map. Until you showed up.
What else has she been in?
Today the region is profitable for the first time in years. Its workers are productive. They might even be happy. All this happened because some mysterious
Deborah Wilson.
stranger fell out of the sky. You have something I want. I'd like to negotiate. Phineas Wells is wanted by the
I
board.
think she's in Modern Warfare
I
too.
want to convince you to
She's
turn
in
him
Days
in
Gone.
to us.
She's in a lot of shit. Goddamn.
He has a litany of charges against him. Vandalism, illegal experimentation, sedition. I could go on. Wells is a dangerous madman. His plan is going to endanger everyone in Halcyon. He's an obsessive psychopath. And he's using you. You're in contact with Wells. I want you to send us a tracing signal from his communication terminal. Wells was our mistake. We failed to apprehend him for years. I'm asking you to help me correct that mistake. I'm sending you my access code. Contact me from Wells's terminal. When you're done,
I think we'll stick by
come
Wells.
speak to me in my office.
Adjutant Akonde's call has been terminated. Will there be anything else, Captain?
Okay.
We've arrived at Phineas's orbital lab. We'll be here, Captain.
Doesn't really
Or
matter.
will we? Haha.
Did they go the wrong way? I did. Okay. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that.
Careful, that's my communications terminal.
Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Wait. Can I load, yeah, I didn't wanna, that's turning him in, right? I don't wanna do that. Let's reload this. I didn't want to turn him in. Okay. Okay, so good. I mean, it's kind of annoying that I have to do that, but whatever.
You got a second?
Alright, so let's try this again. And not turn him in this time. If we don't have to. Alright.
I've kept myself busy in your absence, optimized my formula. I'm now confident I can revive the remaining colonists. All I need now is the dimethyl sulfoxide. I'll take as much as you can give me. Human test subjects. Oh, that's grotesque. That's unthinkable. That's exactly what I'd expect out of the board. started, at least. I'm just sorry they came at the cost of human lives. Those poor people, they must have died in agony. What exactly was the Board trying to accomplish? I know! I've suspected as much for years. Of course, I don't expect the Board to do a thing about it. They've been driving our colony to the brink of destruction for decades. The Board's mismanagement put our colony on the road to collapse. If we don't put a stop to them, thousands of colonists are going to die. Hold on. Let me see if I understand this correctly. You're saying that Halcyon's on the brink of total collapse, and the Chairman's plan to save all of us is to save himself? I always knew Halcyon was heading toward a systems collapse, but I never imagined we were already there. The Board made this crisis, and now they want to solve it by freezing the rest of us? That's not a plan. That's a goddamn escape clause. Do you realize what this means for the Hope? For your fellow colonists? The Board's going to kill them all. Toss them out into space, just to make room in their hibernation chambers. Short of lining up every member of the Board and shooting them in the back of the head. Do you know what's waiting for us on the Hope? Scientists, engineers, artists, the brightest minds Earth ever sent us, uncorrupted by the Board. The Board's going to dispose of them all and transform the Hope into a prison for the rest of us. They're likely on their way to the Hope as we speak. We need to get to those colonists before the Board. I have enough chemicals to start reviving a few of them, but no easy way to get them off the Hope. All right, I've got it. We can't possibly take my lab and all my equipment to the Hope, yes? That would be insane, so we do the slightly less insane thing. We bring the Hope to us. Skip the entire ship across the distance of colony space, right next to my lab. If we link up the Hope to the Unreliable, then use your navigational computer to calculate a reasonably safe vector, we can skip the entire colony ship into the rings of Terra 2.
I don't know much about skip drives, not the physics anyhow. I do know the Hope's real massive. How's our bitty little ship supposed to skip it?
Excellent question, my sharp-witted mechanic. You will use your own ship to power up the Hope's skip drive. Your navigational computer can handle the rest.
I don't understand a word you said, Doc. All I know is, if we're gonna hijack a colony ship, count me in.
Yes, excellent. I approve of your enthusiasm, young man. You should ask your captain for a raise. You'll need to switch on the Hope's auxiliary power using the Unreliable. Then head to the bridge. Your navigational computer, Ada, should be able to activate the Hope's skip drive. Once you've skipped the Hope next to my lab, I'll have easy access to the frozen colonists. I can start reviving them immediately. I know you're wondering why I'm doing all this. Why I believe the people on the Hope are the answer to the colony's problems. The Hope is carrying some of humanity's most brilliant thinkers, scientists, engineers, experts in their field. If we work together, we can still find a way to save Halcyon. The Board would have us believe Halcyon is beyond saving.
Feels like we kind of are.
Otherwise, if there's even the slightest chance we can save Halcyon from oblivion, then we have to take it.
Yeah. It actually looks like we're almost done. I don't know for sure, but Okay.
The board's going to catch up to me sooner or later. This way I'll have time to set up some particularly nasty defenses. Use my communications terminal to corrupt the tracking signal. While the board busies themselves trying to decipher it, I'll have plenty of time to prepare my defenses. Certainly. How can I help?
Oh, I don't actually care. So what should I do? I feel like we should. So that's the max. Huh. I don't know if that was the right decision, but whatever. So what's our current objective? So we'll do that.
That should do it. You've bought me more than enough time.
Okay. Yeah, I should look at a list of the missions because this feels like we're like kind of nearing like the final act of the game at least. Which I guess kind of makes sense based on how long we've played the game already, but based on how long the game is supposed to be, but so.
Captain, I hope you have a message from Adjutant Sophia Akande.
I'm impressed, Captain. I almost expected you wouldn't go through with it. Unfortunately, Dr. Wells found a way to corrupt the signal before we could pinpoint his location. Still, it's only a matter of time before we find him.
Yeah, it looks like this is actually the penultimate mission, that one that we're about to do. That kept secret but not forgotten. Huh. Yeah, I guess this is the shorter playthrough, is the siding with Phineas one. Whatever, we'll still do it.
Meet me in my office. I've authorized your ship at my personal landing pad.
Adjutant Akande has ended her call. Rather rudely, if I might say, considering she didn't sign off. Will there be anything else, Captain?
Ah, wrong one. Not wrong thing. Huh. Oh.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
We're at the 30-minute mark? Shit. so no. Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. I wasn't even looking at the screen. I didn't realize that fucking... I was just assuming it was fucking loading already. Yeah, I'm looking at the mission list. Like, we're very close to the end. I didn't realize we were that close to the end. And again, there are obviously multiple ways to be playing this game, but yeah, according to this, we're like 2 hours away from the end.
We gotta talk about this.
Not so fast.
Fuck. I talked to her. What?
All right, you're clear. The adjutant's expected.
But I mean, I've enjoyed The Outer Worlds. I mean, it's not my favorite game in the world. Like, it's not really a game for me. But despite that, I still enjoyed it for the most part. There she is.
I admit part of me expected you to stand by your old friend. For better or worse, Wells was responsible for putting you back on your feet.
Like, I think it is probably my number
That said,
4 or 5 game
he's
of the
also
year,
a
of last
wanted
year.
criminal. For information regarding his whereabouts, you are entitled to collect a reward from Percival. I understand you've infiltrated the Ministry. The things you discovered there must have been shocking, even disturbing. Halcyon is on the verge of a total systems collapse. The truth is ugly and difficult to accept, but we must accept the truth before we can move forward. Malnutrition is already a problem. Disease will come next, followed by starvation, followed by a breakdown of society, followed by extinction. I know this must come as a surprise to you. I imagine you have questions.
Is that why we were suffering plague in Edgewater? Malnutrition? All those folks sick and dying, and you knew why the whole time?
Yes, Miss Holcomb, we knew why.
Are these the same clips?
We've known for some time that Edgewater was dying. The colony
Oh, these are
itself was
different.
dying. The suffering you experienced in Edgewater,
I guess
the
Survivor
disease,
just
the
posted more of the,
starvation, will soon spread
fucking
across Halcyon
sneak peek
unless we
scenes.
act.
So that's your solution. Put the whole colony on ice. People ain't gonna stand for this. We'll fight back. We'll tear down the walls of Byzantium.
No, Mr. Millstone, you will not. The workers of Halcyon will do exactly as they are told, as they always have. Your dreams of a people's revolution are the juvenile fantasies of a frustrated child. I won't pretend that
Hey,
truth
what a
isn't dead.
weird fucking... It's
Yes,
so
the colony is
weird.
on the verge of collapse, but there is a way to save it.
Like, it's still the, like, weirdest fucking thing.
I'll answer however I can.
Alright, this is the same clip. Now what's this one? Oh, this again? Okay, fine.
The Lifetime Employment Program is not some malevolent strategy of an evil mastermind. There's no dark secret buried in the fine print. The program is logical, it's reasonable, it's merciful, and most importantly, it will work. Byzantium is the beating heart of our colony. And as long as Byzantium
Exact same
survives,
clip.
Halcyon
So really
may
not
one day
much new.
recover from the collapse. We must protect this city at any cost. Help me execute the Lifetime Employment Program, and you will have earned a place of honor in Byzantium. You will live in comfort.
I don't actually care.
Before you interfered in Roseway, Dr. Anton Crane was on the verge of developing a power. The solution is a temporary. We need to talk about Emerald. I will be frank. Edgewater was a lost cause. I never expected the settlement to survive another year. But then, you came along. I don't know how you managed to convince a faction of disloyal workers to return to their posts. In fact, Edgewater is more productive than ever before. Every worker in Edgewater will be expedited into our lifetime employment program. Well done, Captain. That town owes you an enormous debt. Sensible as well as modest. You're quickly becoming my favorite freelancer. You should be proud of yourself, Captain. You're on the verge of making history. There's just one last job I need you to do for me. I've made arrangements for you to journey to the Hope. You will board your former colony ship, reactivate its navigation systems, and skip the colony ship into orbit around Tartarus. Once the Hope is in position, we will have everything we need to begin healing the colony. I have the highest faith in your abilities, Captain. You and I are going to save Halcyon together.
Alright, oh, this guy.
Adjutant Akande has instructed me to reward you for information leading to the arrest of Phineas Wells. Quite so, sir.
Is that it? Alright, that's it for that mission. Okay. So I'll have to do that. So yeah, that's the penultimate mission from what I understand. So I'll do that next episode. What else do we want to do here? Lockpick. Alright. None of these are that great. I guess that, I don't really care. But yeah, I guess we'll end here. I think this is a good spot to end off for right now. I might finish the game tonight. I don't know. I think we'll definitely be done with the game by the end of the weekend. But we'll see. I don't know. I mean, I work late, both tomorrow and Saturday. And Sunday, so it's like, that's not great, but it's like, I mean, I think we can finish it by Monday. And then Monday, I guess we'll start Resident Evil 2. Either that or Judgment. I think we'll do Resident Evil 2 first, though. But either way, that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching.